I've been chasing all the guap, tryna see some better days. I've been chasing all the guap, tryna see some better days. I've been chasing all the guap, tryna see some better days.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaden, aka JRK, and it's been a minute since I made a video, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been over a whole year, you know, everything with COVID. You know, I stopped before COVID, to be honest. But you know what I'm saying? We back making another video, and as you can tell from the title, it's a story time. And today's story time is I snuck 2 girls in the house. Now, I'm not a player. So I don't want anybody being like, this boy get mad females.
Oh, this guy!
This boy out here slang. Nah, it's not even all that, bro. You know, I was just being me from the time. So you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? I might say, you know what I'm saying a lot. So just bear with that. But starting off this story time, you feel me? Where should I start? So we're gonna start back in summer of freshman year, right? And you know, during this time, you know, I wasn't really doing anything, you know. So I go outside, right? And my man's Zion, right? He live in my neighborhood, right? So I'm outside, he outside. He come over, I don't know, by the playground by my house, right? And he like, hey, bro, I'm about to go to the other neighborhood. Cause mind you, there's another neighborhood. So my neighborhood and, you know, another neighborhood across the street is obviously separated across from the street, you know what I'm saying? And when I was younger, I'd always see people go across that street and be like, hey, we gonna have some fun over there with the neighborhood kids on that side. And you know what I'm saying? I always like relished and wanted to go on that side of the, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, I'm like, they look like they had so much fun over there. I'm like, I wanna have some fun too. So you know what I'm saying? Me and him go over there, right? You know, it's like a dream come true. Oh my goodness. I get to go to this neighborhood, this magical neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And I loved it, you know what I'm saying? Like when I got over there, the big, you know, he had a little big grass field. Now, it wasn't like anything over there besides the houses. And the houses are just like, kind of like townhouses. It's kind of like three stories, you know what I'm saying? So some of the apartments, it's like, it's their own house. And some of them is like, I forgot, the houses where like multiple people live in it. One person like lives upstairs and other people like live downstairs. I forgot what those houses are called. It's not condominiums. But anyways, back to the story, right? So we going over into the other neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, let's see, off the top of my head, Raheem, Donovan, Dre, Akeem, Zion. Well, he didn't live over there, but you know, Zion, Harry's brother, and it was one light-skinned girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but it was just one light-skinned girl and her 3 siblings. I don't know what Siri talking about. Siri, what is you talking about? I ain't recording a video. Leave me alone. What was I about to say? And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? The beginning of the summer, and you know, I just started heading over there, you know what I'm saying? I became, you know, cool people was with them. Everybody was chill, you know what I'm saying, back then. Yeah, everything was just bueno, you feel me? But we're gonna fast forward to one day, you know what I'm saying? Me, Raheem, Zion, and I think some other kid, I don't even remember. But we was walking outside, right, at night, right? And like I said earlier, you know, the houses are like 3 stories and they have like a balcony behind it, right? So we walking outside, right, talking, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever, right? And this one shorty say something, right? She yelling across the, you know, the balcony, and he's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And we looking everywhere like, and then we look up, we see shorty talking, I'm like, oh, okay. And then we like, you know, ask her what her name is. And she like, my name's Jordan, you know what I'm saying? And her cousin out there too, her name was Paris, you know what I'm saying? And they like, you know, talking, I'm like, hey, what's good? And all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? She like, what's good? And blah, 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 right? And so they like, we're gonna come out tomorrow, you know, we can't come out right now, blah, 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 this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? They be like, bet, you gonna come out tomorrow? That's a bet, you know what I'm saying? And see, I said, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? They come outside the next day, right? And they chill, you know what I'm saying? They out there making videos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think it was back when like Triller and Dub Smash was like up and popping. All right, and So basically, you know what I'm saying, they come outside, they cool people, you know what I'm saying? And Zion, he kind of like Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like it too, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I did like the one light-skinned shorty before, because, you know, I don't think I mentioned it, but her father, you know, one time came outside and was like, I'm gonna beat your, if you mess with my daughter. I'm like, is that a threat, my guy? That's a threat? You threatening me? You know, I'm like, bro, this man, bro, like, if I wanted his daughter, you know, like that much at the time, I wouldn't care what he said. I would have met with her in secret. Like, I would have been some hood rat stuff.
Bald head, hoe shit. Bald head, hoe shit. Get it, bitch. Bald head, hoe shit.
Not even hood rat stuff, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I didn't even care what that man said. But anyways, so, you know, everybody outside, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hello?
Where you at?
Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
And the girl, Jordan, her cousin, shorty with the 3 siblings, you know, we all outside playing, right? And we do that for a while. We do it for like a few more months, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Because this is summer, right? And one summer night, right? Akeem, what I was talking about earlier, he was one big dude, bro. Played on a football team. He was like 6 something, bro. Massive, bro. He a lineman, bro. Like lineman size. Like, have you ever seen an NFL lineman? He that size, bro. But yeah, he came outside. He's mad funny. You know what I'm saying? Cool as heck, bro. So he outside. And he looking at Jordan. He see me looking at Jordan, right? And I'm like, or he like, Jen, you like her? And I'm like, chill, bro, chill. And he like, wait a second, you like her, don't you? And I'm like, chill, bro, chill. And he said, go make a move. Stop being scared. What you scared for? You know what I'm saying? You know how people be peer pressuring you and stuff. He like, what you scared for? You know what I'm saying? So I think at the time her cousin went inside because she was like tired and went to get something to drink or something. So, you know what I'm saying? She's standing over there doing something. I don't know what she doing. And I go over there, right? And I'm like, what's good? You know, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, Jaden, yeah. Like, gassing me up. I'm like, oh, my goodness. And I'm like, what's good? Blah, blah, blah. I think that night I got her Snap. Because when Snapchat was popping back then. And next minute, I came like, yo, kiss her. I'm like, jeez, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I think she liked me too. Oh, she did like me, of course, because this is my first girlfriend relationship. I'm gonna talk about that too. But yeah, so I go over there, we hold hands, you know what I'm saying? And he like, kiss her, right? So I'm looking at her, she looking at me. It's let's get it on. But you know what I'm saying? We sitting there, and you know what I'm saying? I kiss her, but you know how I kissed her? It's like a little peck. It wasn't no smooch, no lips locking. It was just a, like, bro, this guy. Come on, bro. Like, I didn't know how to kiss at the time, bro. So I was just like, and then that's how we became quote unquote official. Not official yet, actually. It was unofficial, but you know what I'm saying? That's how we started talking. I don't know. I don't even think there's like, I didn't even know nothing about no talking stage back then. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I leave. I'm like, all right, see y'all later. Me and her walk back. I'm holding her hand, you know what I'm saying? We walk back to her grandma's house because at the time she was staying at her grandma's place for the summer, yada, 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 because she was from Buffalo, right? Buffalo, New York. Not even from the boroughs, bro. She was from Buffalo. Think about that for a second. But anyways, you know, we go back to her house, right? And her cousin come outside, you know, I'm talking with them, you know, I'm joking with them, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I'm like, bye, see you, Jordan, see you, Paris, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They go inside, and I walk across the street back to my house, right? And then on Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? I hit up Jordan. I'm like, what's good? We start talking, blah, blah, blah. Did I have an iPhone at the time? Yeah, because I remember one time I FaceTime her. And I'm like, I Snapchat her. I'm like, so, you know, I'm like, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, we kissed, yada, yada. We did this and that. What are we? And I'm like, And she's like, what are we? I'm like, man, what are we? I'm like, girlfriend and boyfriend. Just simple, you know what I'm saying? I straight up just said, you mine? I'm yours. Let's get it on. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, that's basically what I did. And so some time passes, you know what I'm saying? We boyfriend and girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Cool Lord first relationship, because I've never been in a relationship before. So yeah, if you didn't know, that's my first relationship and only relationship, but I don't count it as a relationship. But anyways, you know, fast forward some time, I don't know how many days later, and I'm outside playing with the rest of the kids, playing with the light-skinned shorty I was talking about. And, you know what I'm saying, a car pull up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I didn't think anything of it. So I'm just seeing a car pull up. And then, you know, next thing you know, somebody rolled down a window, you know what I'm saying? And I looked. And it was Jordan and her grandmother. So, she, you know, I think the grandmother rolled down the window. And then she like, Jordan, is that your boyfriend? And then Jordan, she just ducks down in the seat. I remember she was telling me about it, but I remember seeing it, and she ducks down in a seat, you know, and I'm like, wait, is that Jordan? And then Takia's like, oh, I said her name. Oh, well, it was gonna come out eventually. And she was like, excuse me, and she was like, Jane, that's your girlfriend? I'm like, yeah. And, you know, be blushing. I'm like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. And, you know, let's say, I don't know, towards the end of the summer, right? My parents were going to a restaurant, right? And, you know what I'm saying, joking around, they like, hey, don't have no girls in the house, right? Because I never had no girls in the house before, so I'm just chilling. I'm like, you know, being me, you know, because I got 2 little sisters, right? So I got to watch them. I never had girls in the house, right? So, you know what I'm saying, my parents are like, don't have any girls in the house. No, jokingly, they said that. But they was in store for something. All right. So my parents, they getting ready to leave, right? And Jordan and her cousin come up to my neighborhood. I'm like, what y'all doing here?
What you trying to get into? What you?
And so, you know, I'm like, what y'all doing here? Because I'm playing outside at the time, right? And they like, you know, we just walking up here. And I think Jordan said, I'm coming to see you. I doubt she said that, but I think she said that. But anyways, yeah, so my mom actually comes out the door and she sees me with the 2 girls. And, you know, at the time, she didn't think anything of it, but she was like, oh, okay. And so after they saw my mom, though, they walked away for a little bit because they didn't want to be like spotted or nothing. I don't know why. You know, girls being girls, right? And so, mind you, my parents just get up, you know, go to the restaurant. I'm like, bye, see you, haven't had a beautiful time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they gone, right? So the girls come back. I'm still outside. The girls come back. You know, I'm in the front of my house. And then I think they like, can we come in? Now, me being the 13-year-old self I wasn't thinking straight, you know? So I take them to the living room of my house. That's like the front of my house. And I'm like, all right, as long as they stay there, they good. Like, even though they was in my house, as long as they stay there and then don't get a tour of my house, they good. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep them in the front of my house. And my sisters come downstairs. And I'm like, freak. I'm like, dang, y'all gotta ruin the moment, bro. And I'm like, why y'all coming downstairs? Go back upstairs. And they like, no. And they 6 years old at the time. You know, they 7 years apart. We're 7 years apart, right? So, you know what I'm saying? We're chilling downstairs by the door. And I think Jordan was like, hey, can I see your room or go upstairs? You know, and I'm shy at this point, so I can't say no. I don't even know how to say no. I'm like, sure. You know, so we go upstairs. You know, my parents' room is closed, so they don't see none of that. They saw my sister's room. And then, you know, so mind you, all right, we go in my room. She like, oh, this your room? Your room nice and blah, 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 all that stuff. But, you know, I'm scared for my life, bro. I don't know if my parents come back home. So I'm just like, hey, we gotta go back downstairs. Cause, you know, I don't want them coming in the house and then I gotta hide girls in my house. That would have been even worse. Oh my goodness. But anyways, we go back downstairs and they're like, can I see your basement? And like I said, I don't know how to say no. So we go downstairs to the basement. Then I was like, nah, y'all gotta go back upstairs. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm fearing for my life. I don't know when my parents come back. So, you know what I'm saying? We head back upstairs. And then at some point when they were upstairs by the door, I guess they was being mean to my sisters because or being rude or something. You know, it's all, that day is so blurry to me, honestly. Like I remember it, but I don't remember like in depth. But anyways, so you know, they upstairs, we by the door. I'm just like, well, you know what I'm saying, Jordan, you gotta, you know, leave tomorrow or whenever, because she was leaving that week to go back to Buffalo. So, you know what I'm saying, we head outside, right? I don't know, it's like getting dark, you know, it's like dusk, it's like in the middle of light and dark. And so, you know what I'm saying, I had to give her a little goodbye, you know, au revoir, you know, adios type of, you know, moment, you know, that's what we had, right? So, me being me, like I said, I didn't know how to kiss for nothing, right? So we sitting there, right? And she like, all right, bye. And then, you know, we sitting there looking at each other. You know, we knew what was about to happen. Like, we was about to kiss each other, but, you know, like I said, I didn't know how to kiss back then. So, you know what I'm saying? We lean in, and I give her a little kiss on the cheek, bro. Like, what? She drew back. I don't know. She drew back, right? And she was like, not confused, but she gave me like a little look for like a split second. And then we went back in, you know what I'm saying? My little cheese and self with my little braces. And I think she had braces too. You know, go back in, lean in, and then I give her a little peck on the lips, like from the same type of one that I gave her the first night we kissed, right? And that kiss was just good. Like, out of all the girls I kissed, that was terrible, bro. Honestly, like I've done something. No, I haven't done no things. But out of all the girls I kissed, that was terrible, bro. Like, I know, like, she got a story for that. And she like, yeah, I kissed this one boy in Maryland. He was ugly, little light-skinned boy. He couldn't kiss for nothing. I bet she used to say that. She's saying that now, bro. Something. She said that at some point. I just feel it in my soul. But yeah, you know. And that's the time I snuck girls in the house. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, afterwards, oh, I didn't even finish the story. So afterwards, right, my parents come home. Ding dong, ring the ding ding. A light goes off in my head. I'm like, ooh, if my sisters say something about girls being in the house, I am screwed, right? So I'm chilling in my room, and I think my sisters run downstairs, and one of them's like, Jaden brought girls in the house, and they were mean to me. And I'm like, dang it. I am screwed. You know what I'm saying? So I hide under the covers, act like I'm asleep. You know, we all done that before. And I'm just like, please, leave me alone. Don't come upstairs to my room. All I hear is boom, boom, boom. Niggas just open the door and all hell breaks loose. Niggas like,
You brought girls in the house? You brought girls in the house? In my house?
and I'm sitting there like shocked. I don't know what to say. I'm like, I done did it. I ain't going on that, but I definitely got punished, you know what I'm saying? I stuck on my phone to talk to Jordan, but at the same time, sometime later, like I think a week later, I just ended off things with her because, you know, I couldn't do no long distance relationship. I am 13 years old. Like, and this is my first relationship, and the first one is being in a long distance. So think about that. Think about that for a second. A long distance relationship being your first relationship, and you only 13. Like, I was thinking in my head, this is not gonna work out. I don't know what the heck she doing in Buffalo. Like, could we still be a thing now? Who knows? So me being the smart, you know, person, you know, logical person. I'm like, yeah, we gotta end things off, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want anything to happen where, you know, we break up because I cheated or she cheated, and I didn't want none of that, bro. So my first relationship was a dud, you know what I'm saying? My first and only relationship. Yeah, that's the story of how I snuck 2 girls in the house. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, you know what I'm saying? If you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more, bro. Like, I'm honestly trying to upload more. I'm gonna start trying to upload more now that I got time, bro. And I got a camera, like a better camera. Like, at first I was recording on my 8 Plus, and I was editing on it, and I didn't have no type of storage. That's also one of the main reasons I stopped, you know, doing YouTube and stuff like that, because my storage, and also I was doing TikTok at the time. So, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't personally do TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So there's that. But, you know, y'all saw the life of Jada, and we out. So yeah, sir.
Go, bitch, you krillin', bitch, I been rich, are you kidding? This my type of living, yeah.